I know that most of you are not here for my vanilla teaching content, and that is mostly just for me and one or two other people, but I did want to talk about this. If you are considering going into teaching, and also this is relevant for the stuff that, we do recreationally. Oh no. No one wants to teach middle school because the kids are crazy. You would think that the more classes they do, the easier they would be with classroom management because, they've had time enough to learn it. Oh no. One of the biggest parts of classroom management is that they may have learned a system, but much like with high protocol, every system is different, so you're still going to have to teach every year, starting out giving them the basics, as though they have never stepped into a classroom before, because they need to know what your classroom is like. In middle school, they are my precious babies. I love them to death, but they are an acquired taste. A lot of them are going through that first jolt of hormones, so they do not know how to handle their shit. Also, you will get a wide variety of kids who are going through that to kids who are nowhere near going through that. In 6th grade, the kids kind of almost regress a little bit age-wise because they were used to being, top of the school, and now they're on the bottom rung again in a new school. So you need to have a certain amount of softness about you so that they can be safe. It's almost like they're in kindergarten again. On the other hand, they are also like little teenagers now. They are at the point where they've gone through the 9-year-old phase where they usually tend to hit a depression because they're realizing that the world is full of pain and it's not all about them. But they're also not in that super easygoing 10-year-old thing. They're up to the point where they can be moody, they can be angry. Also, a lot of the stuff they're learning about in that circular learning method has gone from being very simple to where we're stacking on some other stuff, and they're learning that some of the rules they learned in elementary school actually don't apply when you get to more complicated subjects, which means that a lot of them feel lied to. I worked emotional behavioral, so it's a whole other thing. It's just a big adjustment phase, and honestly, that's part of why I like it. But it explains a lot of why I come at a lot of things the way that I do. I'm a sweet, gentle marshmallow, and I love them. But also, this ain't elementary school anymore, and they need to suck it up. Suck it up. Get used to the world, but also know that we're here to support them and help them get used to the world. But at the same time, I can love you without liking you, and certainly without liking your behavior. It's not universal, but a lot of elementary school teachers are kind of love and light, and come be with me, yes. A lot of high school teachers just give zero fucks. In middle school, you gotta kind of bridge that divide. Most of these kids don't want me to be their mama, so you gotta be open, but make them work for it.